Hello, welcome back. Today's video is a tarot reading. If you have something to drink and you're ready, let's get this party started. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Grandma Gaines. You can call me Tracy. This is Bohippianlife. I am a reselling grandma on multiple platforms. Now, if you're interested in the reselling portion of this channel, I leave links in the description box of most all of my videos. My friends, I'm only human. I make mistakes. You may encounter a video with no links. The one before it or the one after it should have everything you're looking for. So I'm going to get these shuffled up and lay them out, and then we'll go through these cards. I am using the Egyptian Tarot deck with the Ancient Cross spread, and I will be consulting the Urban Crow Oracle toward the end. Now, today's reading is for William. William is a 1962 Taurus. We'll get these laid out, and then I will go through them one by one. If they fall out, they're important. They're all important, but this one has something to say. So we will listen to this one toward the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Again, we'll consult the Urban Crow Oracle toward the end. William has asked for some relationship guidance. So card in position 1, the 8 of Wands. William, this represents what is currently influencing you. This card indicates the growth of the relationship at a faster pace. However, it is important to understand in which direction the relationship is moving so that it does not get overtaken by the furious pace of the present moment. It can also signify that you will soon receive information with regard to the relationship that is presently on its way to you. Card in position 2. This card is the Seer. This is your immediate influence card. So influences and obstacles that are just ahead. This card indicates trust and faith must be placed in the relationship as it develops. There has to be freedom and optimism for the relationship to be able to grow. You may have to avoid the dog of doubt nipping at your heels. However, this is essential to avoid taking a fall. Card in position 3. The 9 of Cups. This is your goal or your destiny card. This card indicates fulfillment, sensual pleasure, and all good things. Now, whilst it's important not to be too smug about the state of the relationship, the card usually indicates all wishes have come true. Card in position 4, King of Wands. This is your distant past card. So, distant events and influences that are foundation for present events. My friend, these are instilled in you. This card indicates a fiery passion and burning desire. It brings warmth and charm into any relationship if you can sustain it. The enthusiasm brings its own rewards. The card shows how a relationship may create its own vision and then manifest that vision in every way. As an outcome card, the King of Wands shows a relationship will be all-consuming. Card in position 5, 7 of Cups. This is your recent past events card. So, events that just recently came to be. This card indicates a form of escapism and a lack of clear decision making that leaves the relationship empty. It is most important to pull away from repeating arguments and concerns and simply move on. There's no need to dwell on what ifs or maybes. Card in position 6. This is your future influence card. Don't let your coffee get cold. A profound connection at a deep level between the people involved. It shows that there are hidden currents drawing from their past into the present and future. This card shows that both parties have lessons to learn whilst they establish their relationship. It is also a card of potential. However, it requires direction and care in order for fulfillment to be achieved. Card in position 7, Major Arcana, the Aeon. This card represents you. The Aeon represents the Last Judgment. Again, this card represents you in your present position or your present attitude and can place you in proper perspective. This card indicates a situation where one person judges another and finds them wanting. It is important to recognize in this card that all relationships are part of a higher calling and can be redeemed with a little bit of effort. Card in position 8. Well, this card is your environmental factors card. Major Arcana, Mott. This is your inner strength. That's what this card represents. So, position 8, your environmental factors, is how you influence others as well as how others and factors may influence you. Remember, Mott represents inner strength. It indicates compassionate attention to the needs of another. It could be that you need to apply firm control on the actions of another person, or you may feel yourself held back by the attention of somebody else. The appearance of this card calls us to recognize the push and pull of all active relationships and find the perfect balance. Card in position 9, 6 of Wands. This card is your inner emotions card. It is your hopes, desires, emotions, and fears. It may reveal secrets and ulterior motives you may be keeping from others. This card indicates that your own values are recognized by your partner or by those around you. Your friends support your choice. It indicates that you can make steady progress in your relationship, but do pay attention to the opinions of those around you, or you may get too carried away. Card in position 10, 5 of Wands. This is your final results card. So, the likely culmination and results provided things continue as indicated. This card indicates a confusion of values amongst yourself and your partner, and maybe friends and family. Whilst everybody is confused about the relative priority and importance of your time, nothing good will come of this. The card can also show a struggle or play fighting for its own sake. This may be very good practice that does not ultimately create anything. The Prince of Cups, this card fell out while we were shuffling, so like I said, it has something to tell you. The Prince of Cups, Prince is a court card. Cups, suit, is our emotions. And the Prince generally represents a light. This card generally represents a light or fair-haired younger male or an active and enduring situation. The Prince of Cups indicates seduction and romance, an entirely heady blend. This card brings a welcome tide of emotion into your life and opens up deep feelings. You should advance positively in the fulfilling of your desires at this time. That's what the Prince of Cups has to say on that subject. Let's consult the Urban Crow Oracle and see what they have for you. Now, I use the Oracle on our 1 through 10 cycles of the minor arcana, the 1 through 10s. 1 being the start of a cycle, 10 being the completion. Now, we may be stuck on one of those numbers, 1 through 10, and we might not even know it. Or we may, but we don't know why. Well, the Oracle has a way of showing us, guiding us, letting us know what needs to be done, fulfilled, completed, or gone back and cleaned up before we can move on. So let's see what the crows have for William. And also, just as a reminder, William also has a spot in June, I believe, scheduled a couple months ahead of time. So we'll see how the cards now and in June, how things go. So your first oracle is Curiosity. This card, you can see, is an open door. Now to this crow, it's an open invitation. Now is an excellent time to consider what treasures you will find when you are brave enough to explore. This card asks that you open doors, look inside, and analyze the situation. It's time to dig in and do your research. This card also indicates that you're just scratching the surface. The possibilities are vaster than you're seeing. However, you need to get inquisitive. And when you start asking questions, my friend, a path will unfold. So, when this card appears, you will be better served by putting aside your emotions and thinking like a researcher. The next card you have, Oracle, Warning. So this card, you can see, actually you cannot see the other crows. Crows have scouts that sit high up over all the action to serve as a lookout. So it is their job to spot the signs and warn others of danger. This card indicates the signs are around you. Something less than favorable is approaching, and your attention is needed to ensure you have time to react. This card brings to your awareness the red flags that you may be missing or denying, putting you in a less than desirable situation. Now, this can be from the employer, who always pays a day or two late, to the partner who never seems to want to be seen together out in public. Too often we make excuses in an attempt to dismiss the warning signs. as to avoid accepting reality. Now, this card will appear throughout various scenarios in your life. Sometimes it takes a friend or someone on the outside to point out what we don't want to acknowledge. So again, when it appears, consider the signs you have received. My friend, do they shed light on a situation that you may have been avoiding? And with that, my friend, I'm going to end today's reading. If you like this type of content, my friends, please give my video a thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload content. Check out my membership levels. I offer 4. Each level is a different price, but each level offers the member something different. Subscribing is free. So again, with that, I'm going to end this video. If you, my friends, anybody watching would like your own in-depth card reading, send me an email and I'll get back to you with the information I need. William, my friend, if there is anything in this reading, any cards you would like to dig deeper in, just let me know, my friend. I am here for you. With that, again, thank you. And I hope you have the best day ever. I'll see you in the next video.